Good afternoon, amigos, from La Ciudad de Mexico. Today we are at arguably the best museum in Mexico City. I said it. Today we're exploring the Museo Nacional de Antropología.
Oh my goodness, that was good.
No.
Sí.
Let's go do this. Okay, we've made it inside the Museum of Anthropology, and here's our first pro, non-pro tip. The line for the ticket office is really long, but if you head to the paqueteria where you leave your backpacks, near the gift shop, there's two little ATM-looking machines where you can buy your tickets, you can buy permission to video, and you don't have to wait.
And I had no line whatsoever, and it was 70 pesos cada persona, 45 to film.
Make this video.
Now, vámonos.
Let's go explore. All right, we made it inside, and all of us want to see the Mayan calendar because you guys have told us about it. So we went straight to the room of Mayan culture, but that's cool that it's separated like that in this museum. It's separated by areas and cultures so that you can choose which one you would go to first. Also, as soon as we walked in the room, we noticed that the words about the pieces in here are in Spanish and English, which is great when our Spanish skills are still developing.
Well, especially with a more difficult topic.
Historical things are hard to understand, sometimes in English for us, so it's great that it's not only in Spanish for those of us that are still learning. I stand corrected. I think we are in search of a Aztec calendar. Sorry about that. It's the biggest historical mistake one could make. However, we're still exploring the Maya room, and one of the coolest parts to me is this outside part. Here's Greg. But it's like a mixture between botanical gardens and artifacts, but it's nicely shaded and it's really pretty here. We're in search of the Aztecs. Thanks, Greg. What is it?
I don't know, like
great.
Leaves.
We're out of my room. We're in search of the Aztecs, but this place is so big. I think you could spend as little as maybe an hour here, or as much as 12 hours here. It's like an entire mall of history.
I think,
which sounds like an oxymoron.
I'm not in this video much because I'm not feeling at my best, but I think like each individual sala, like the Costa del Golfo or the Maya, I think like that is an entire museum in and of itself. Much less the whole thing together. I think would really take 2 or 3 visits to fully appreciate it.
Let's go get educated. Right around the Mayan room. There she is, calendar of the Aztecs. We'll try to get a little closer. This is not the Aztec calendar. It looks like we're not the only ones. It was incorrectly identified as a calendar at first, but it's some religious
sacrificial altar.
Sacrificial altar. So strike 2. Not sure if there's a calendar here or not now, but let's go find out what day it is. Okay, apparently this is indeed the calendar. It's both. It was actually never finished fully because there's a deep crack running from the center to the edge. So very interesting. I'm just glad we know what day it is. All the way from the Aztecs back to the Mayans in a matter of crossing a 20 meter courtyard, which is crazy. This is what Romy wanted to see. This is Chakmul, and it's got like a really cool little bird bath in the middle. Little birds.
You think that's what that was for?
Yeah. Made it into the next room. This room is cool because there's lots of color, and we're in the Cacaxtla, Xochitecatl area. I practiced that a lot. I wanted to impress you guys.
Okay.
There's lots
Vlog's
of color
over.
Here, so let's go look. Now we're upstairs. I think there are several great things about this museum, and those can also be turned into negatives if you're looking for the negatives. So the museum itself is huge. I know I mentioned earlier you could probably spend 12 hours in here. I think it's actually several different museums in one. It feels like there could be an entire museum on the Mayan culture and history. Same with the Aztecs. Same with Tenochtitlan. Everything. So I think that's a good thing or a bad thing. If you're coming to Mexico City for a week trip and you don't know much about these cultures, I think that there are better options in the city for a short amount of time. I think specifically we're talking about the Templo Mayor. I know several people choose for the one-day tour to Teotihuacan with actual pyramids that you can see. This museum is just so huge. So much history, so much culture. I think it's almost even hard for Greg and I to appreciate because it's so much.
But I would say, I think if you grew up learning about this, or if you have just recently taken an interest in Mexican history, this is definitely
Bring
the
your
place.
tent.
Bring your tent. But I think it would be it would be easier for you to appreciate than it would be, say, someone with very limited knowledge.
That said, we have more to explore. Romy wanted to look for the Cabeza Colosal, or I'm assuming colossal cabeza. It weighs 20 tons. I told her
I thought she was
we can
talking
just
about
look
me.
at Greg every day and be done, but this is a little more special. I'll go stand by it for size reference. I think I found the coolest thing in the museum. It's a life-size replica of my mother-in-law. Kidding, love you. I'm only kidding. That looks nothing like my mother-in-law. She's very beautiful.
We just lost a subscriber.
Young, kind. That is all we have for the museum today. I know we mentioned earlier that it may not be for you if you're coming to Mexico for just a quick trip and you're not well versed in this type of history. However, Greg and I aren't super well versed in this type of history. We're still trying to piece all parts of Mexico together, and we really enjoy this museum. Let us know. I know several of you guys have recommended we come here for months. Let us know what your favorite section is. I'm curious to know. I think mine might be the Mayan section. I don't really know why, but for some reason that interests me. But I don't really have a reason.
It's 70 pesos, so that's $4 thereabouts. So you can come and spend as little as much time as you like, and it's not like you have to do and see the whole thing.
Yes.
So
thank you guys so much for getting historically cultured with us today. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure and subscribe to our channel. Click that little bell. That way you get notified
cada vez.
when we post a video, and we'll see you guys
Tomorrow.
mañana.